Hi everyone, well we're at another camp spot. We left Quirindi the other day and not too far out of town is another little town called Walabadar. How's that for a mouthful? And I think I've actually got that pronunciation correct. So we've come down to the little free camp. Well, it's technically a donation camp, but they have power here. You do have to be self-contained. I think there is some toilets and that over here, but it may even be showers, but I'll have a look and let you know. But there is actually some beautiful gardens here as well, First Fleet Gardens. Now they do have power here as well. It is limited though, so just make sure you, if you are coming here, you get here a little bit earlier. They've got little power sites up there. You can see a van over there in front of me that has pulled up and they've just gone into town for the day. Now they have water here as well. They are currently on water restrictions here, so just make sure you do follow any signs. So water is for campers only and it's limited to 100 litres per van per visit. So bulk water access is available in Clark Street, Quirindi for larger volumes. So Quirindi is only just down the road, about 12-13 kilometres. So if you are after more water than that, make sure you go down there. Now I know there is a little bit of water lying on the ground here in these little campgrounds at the moment, but that's because we've had a few storms the last couple of nights. We've been staying in Quirindi, checking out that fantastic town. Make sure you check out my video on that. Absolutely beautiful little town, like I was saying in it. My father grew up in town with his brothers and sisters, and one of his sisters has moved back there now. But you can see here, after use, disconnect hose from tap. So there you go, there's a little power box there if you need to use it. Some of them look like they've been bent and run over. Oh, in a minute. I'll have a look over. The toilets are over there, but I'm not sure whether there's showers. There very well could be. But there's a beautiful little area in here with lots of names on them. I don't know what they are yet, sorry, I haven't really looked into it, but I'll let you know. There's an old anchor there in a garden, but there's all these stones in here with people's names in them. Now I will have a look and find out what these all are for you. Alan S, Alt, Baldwin, all alphabetically numbered. But we will find out what they all are and let you know before the end of the video. But you can see another couple down there camped up, got their van all set up. So it is a beautiful little spot. And I think you're pretty well safe to just leave it here and go about your business. Scarborough, that must have had a plaque on it at one stage. Someone's either stolen it or they're just in the processes of fixing it up. But there is little plaques in here everywhere. There's a big board over there. I'll find out what it actually says. And I'm not sure whether people that come out on the First Fleet, who knows, but over there, have a look at that. How cool is that? They've made up a little barbecue and picnic area, and they've got it done like sailing ship sails. So that is a pretty cool idea. I haven't seen that before, but it is really well done, isn't it? So, and it looks like they have some little lights on the ground here in front to probably put up a bit of a light show on these sails at night. They've got a little bit of mould and mildew on them, but they do look fantastic. And over here, there is some more stones over here. Now, I do have a feeling now, getting closer, that these are all names of people that come out on the First Fleet. So you might be able to come down and chase one of your ancestors up. Slavers, shipwrecks and scandals. The tale of the Second Fleet. So this is actually the Second Fleet here. So these are a lot of the names of people that come in on ships. Though the Lady Julia. So these are all people that come out on the Second Fleet, and there is a story of the Lady Julia. The ships, with the ships of the women's Convict. So Obviously they had women on separate ships that were convicts, and this is the story of how they come across here. So they come over from London through Europe, down past Africa, down and stopped off in Rio de Janeiro in bottom of South Africa, then a bottom down to South Africa in Cape Town, and then across around to Sydney Cove. So it was a 364-day trip. Remains the longest in convict transport history. So that actual boat there took the longest of any boats that ever come over. So I'll take a photo of that if I remembered to bring my phone with me, but you should be able to read it off the screen there. So they have all different names and that on here from all the different people, all the different boats. The Cyprus, I think that's a Cyprus, I think that's it. So they've got all the stories of all the first fleet and the names of all the ships that sailed over here, the Guardian, and we will probably find over there the names of the people on the Endeavour. So these are all the known second fleet passengers and crews. 25 children, 12 soldiers, 10 soldiers' wives, and 6 convict wives, 5 superintendents, and that is all their names there that come over on the second fleet on all those different ships. I was just going to say it's good to see no graffiti, but oh no, it's not graffiti, it's chain. So I will say it. It's good to see that there's no graffiti, and I'll tell you what, that's what you do find in these small towns, is that there's a lot more respect for things that are put up. So the Death Fleet, so that's another story there. I'm not going to read it all out, you don't want me to read all that out. You come and visit yourself. The New South Wales Corps. So all these names are to do with all the people from the different ships and that come out through the first and second fleet. Pretty good, isn't it, Annie? Yeah, I didn't realise that it was basically to do with all the different ships from the first and second fleet. Yeah. All the names on all the... Yeah. I assume over here is all like the Endeavour and all those, Captain Cook, and so... Because over here is all the second fleet, all the different ships and names and people, but I think over here must be all the first fleet, because I can see it's a first fleet over there. So I'll have a look and have a read of it. I sort of started at the back and come over here, but yeah, all these names that are on the plaques here, they're actually the names of the ships, and all the names on the what's names are all the names of all the people. But isn't it great to see? It's great to see a small town do something like this. You don't see this in big cities. So the Memorial Gardens were officially opened on the 26th of January 2005. So that is pretty cool. We'll go over and we'll have a look at this other board over there, and it's pretty well kept. Like, obviously suffers a little bit from frost and that. You can see some of the plants are burnt a little bit, but apart from that it is pretty good. So we'll look over on this other board over here in a minute. Just up at the main gates part where you pull up here. Now, I didn't even think when I was down there I was talking about James Cook. It wasn't, the first fleet wasn't when Australia was discovered, that was 1770. The first fleet was when a lot of the first inhabitants come out here, and that's what that all is about, the first fleet, the second fleet. And over here they have actually got a list of all the convicts, all the officers, telling you some stories about the first fleet, how it all come about, how long it took, who came. So you can come over here, and these are all the convicts and that were sent to the colony of New South Wales in 1787, and you can have a look for your last name and see if your ancestors were convicts or not. So I can see F here, so we'll go down here, we'll see if we can find Fuller, Fowles, Freeman. Here we go here, Fuller Saxby, John Saxby Fuller. He come over on the Scarborough from Manchester in London on the 15th of the 3rd, 1784, and the 17th of the 3rd, no, that's Humphreys, sorry. So he come over on the 15th of the 3rd, 1874. He was 7 years and death commuted. So he wasn't committed to death, so it was just commuted. So a lot of them were, when they were sent over here, they were going to be sentenced to death, but they ended up, they were become valuable citizens in building the...
a lot of them died.
Yeah, a lot of them died on the way over. Died before the fleet sailed, that one. Commuted death, 7 years, 7 years. Some of them, they didn't know how they died. A lot here died on voyage. So a lot of them didn't make the voyage. But yeah, it's really well done. I'm not sure whether the toilets over there have showers.
I haven't looked, but I think
Yeah, anything they do, but the gardens here are beautiful as well. You've got camping here. If you want to explore other towns, explore Walabadar itself, and a great little spot to come and visit. So I'll quickly going to duck over to the toilets, and I'll have a look and tell you whether they got any showers and that in there, and then we'll go back over to the car and finish off. But really worth checking out. Again, there is the donation box, so you can put your donation in there if you're camping or whatever. And this keeps all this maintained by the local community. So really well done. Hats off to the people of Walabadar. I have been to some towns that are 10 times as big as this town, and they don't do nothing like this. So really good to see small country towns really creating something that is educational and acknowledges our past. So cheers guys, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. What do you reckon, doggies? Okay, making our way back over to our car. We're moving on to another town, another location, probably another video, because this one I think has already gone for over 10 minutes. So don't forget to come and check out the First Fleet Gardens and Campground at Walabadar if you're ever travelling through here and you need somewhere to stay that's safe, got power, water, and I can confirm it has toilets and showers, and they are pretty clean. So it looks like they do lock them up. They have 24-hour surveillance cameras out the front there just to keep you safe. There's a notice board down there that shows you a little bit what you can do in the area. So hats off to the people of Walabadar. I was also reading on the sign up there, they tried to get this put in other towns that were a little bit more bigger and whatever. No one wanted to have anything to do with it. So one of the local community guys, he got on board on top of it and had this set up, and this only remains possible through donations, all those sorts of things. So cheers guys, great achievement. We'll definitely keep it in mind if we're traveling back down through here again. So if you really need a place to stay, make sure you check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if I can. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, queries or comments, please leave them down below. Stay safe, look after each other, and we'll see you on another adventure. Bye everyone. Come on doggies, let's get back in the car. Cheers.